We're here in Seattle. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Seattle Mariners. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. You're Don Alvarez. He's homered in 5 straight games. So, partner, some can't-miss at-bats coming our way from him.
Yeah, and I find it interesting because watching him in batting practice, he was trying to keep the ball in the ballpark, hitting line drives the other way. So many times those home runs are mistakes, and I think he'd probably say half of the home runs he's hit lately have been mistakes because he's just trying to go gap to gap.
Just about ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Chris Flexen. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, last year kind of around the league average in terms of ERA, and you know what? That's why you have 5 different spots in the starting rotation. You've got to have people round things out, and not everyone's going to pitch like a number 1 or number 2 every outing or every season. But last year, he gave his team an opportunity and a chance to win every time he took the mound on average. And when you look at that kind of performance, it has a place on every ball club.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. The pitch. Swing and a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. They're still chasing it as he rounds second. Here comes Edman around third. He'll score, and it's 1-0.
Well, they call it one of the most exciting plays in baseball for a reason, Boog. Always fun to see it inside the Parker. And, man, he was flying out of the box. And I think that by the time he was getting to second, he had it in his mind to go all the way. That's just great hustle from start to finish.
To the right side. On to France. 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Paul Goldschmidt stands in now and watches strike 1. On the ground, right side. Tosses to first, and they get Goldschmidt for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now the veteran third baseman, Nolan Arenado. In there for strike 1. Nolan Arenado, for all of the success he's had at the plate and all the All-Star appearances, Singy, he's won the Gold Glove every year that he has been in the league. He's going to go down as one of, if not the greatest defensive third baseman of all time. The 0-2. Out to short. Crawford throws to first in time. 3rd out. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Welcome back. On the mound for this one, Steven Matz.
He really relies on working down in the zone with that heavy sinker he's got. You know, it's not as popular to throw that pitch today as it used to be because, you know, guys are looking to hit balls down in the zone, get them up in the air. It's very important for him when facing same-side hitters to be able to get it in, especially early in the count, and to opposite guys be able to throw it at that front hip and run it over the inside corner. Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
He's in there. That makes it a 15-game hitting streak, and there's some buzz about it now, Singy.
It's nothing crazy, but it does say a lot about how well he's seeing pitches and really making solid.
Oh, now this ball gets down. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. And his hitting streak continues. There have been almost no bad days for him in the past month.
This guy's running hot, Boog, and people around the league are paying serious attention to this streak now, especially the pitchers that are trying to slow him down.
0-1. Out there to center. O'Neill drifts towards it. And there's 1 down.
Batting fifth.
And now Teoscar Hernandez. Grounder might be 2. Over to second for 1. Got him. The double play cuts down the potential time. And welcome back. New inning getting started. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Wilson Contreras. That's in there. That's strike one. Strike two.
He doesn't seem to like the pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
And there's a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock. Here's Nolan Gorman. Lined into left center. Base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Waste no time there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
And a base hit. Here's the throw to the plate. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 2-0. Here's Tyler O'Neill. First pitch just misses. Tyler O'Neill, you look at that frame and you know he's got some power, but also an excellent defender. He's won multiple Gold Gloves. But speaking of that frame, his dad Terry was the 1975 Mr. Canada top bodybuilder. This one high in the air to left center. Rodriguez settles under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Gorman over at second. Yepes at first. One gone. To the right side, and he can't come up with it. Throw to first. Gets him. Good job to stay with it there for the second out. Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. And here comes Tommy Edman. And there's a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
On the ground, right side. The throw to first, and they get Edman for the out. Third out, and that ends the frame. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for Seattle, Ty France. Matz back to work. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Now it's Tom Murphy. On the ground, 2 ball. Takes it himself for 1, and that's their second double play in the first 2 innings tonight.
Really nice job up the middle just to take it himself. You know what? Take all the guesswork out of him. He let his momentum carry him into a really strong throw to first for that double play.
Dylan Moore now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. 2 outs with a runner at third. Ground ball left side. Arenado to first in time, and that is the inning. Mariners leave 1. They trail things here. All set for the start of the inning, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Brendan Donovan. Donovan, a former Gold Glove winner, batting second in today's lineup, and he was born in Germany. Flexen back to work. Swing and a pop-up. And it falls. So a runner aboard to start the inning. The throw is wild and it gets away. And he's going to make it up to second base as that's a 2-base error. Here's Paul Goldschmidt. Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And that's in there for strike 1.
Germany actually ranks near the top of Europe in terms of producing MLB talent. There's several players born in Germany active in the league right now.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. They extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's 3-0.
He was all over that one. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Arenado batting for the second time, and that's strike one. Next offering is fouled back. Goldie gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. He swings and fouls one off. And here it comes.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And Contreras is retired. That's out number 2.
That was a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense.
Left-hand hitter waits. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Left field. Haggerty moving under this one. Puts the squeeze on it. And that'll do it. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's a speed threat. Andres Jimenez. And a liner out into right center for a base hit.
Well, he's been working out of the stretch just about the entire game, Boo. A lot of base runners on against him, and he's just done a really nice job of scattering the hits, not giving up any runs. But at some point, your luck usually runs out.
That's a hit. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and second with nobody out. Here's Yordan Alvarez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Alvarez, who's from Cuba, he grew up idolizing a future teammate, Yuli Gurriel, who is 13 years his senior. Double play ball to second. Over to Edman. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. Flied out to center in his first at bat. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Runners are at the corners, 1 away. Foul ball, still 0-2. Kicks and deals. Slow roller to third. To second for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. 0 for 1 so far. Pitch out, but no action.
Good speed on the base paths. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. Rodriguez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Kicks and fires. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. That was a moonshot, and they add a couple more. It's 3-3.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the lock, and gets the home run.
And here's the first baseman, Ty France, and he's already singled in this game. On the ground, right side, Donovan. On to first, and the inning is over. Two come in on this Seattle homer. We're tied now with 3 apiece. Back at T-Mobile Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Juan Yepez. That pitch gets the corner, 0-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. Rodriguez heads towards it. He gets there to make the play. A nice running grab. And a quick out, number 1. Here's the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. Right back to him on the mound. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And that one wrapped foul. In the air, right side. Hernandez settles underneath it. Makes the catch, inning over. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in, Sam Haggerty. The wind to kick the pitch. That one the other way. Hauls it in for the out.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Bounce to the left side. Throws across the diamond. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Dylan Moore. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. Line drive. Makes the play, and it's out, number 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Tommy Edman at the plate. That's in for a strike.
You know, these Cardinals doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. One down, base is empty. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
On the ground to the left. Over to first, and a couple of quick outs.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's a fair ball, and it's getting into the corner. Goldie into second, and he's got a double.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back in Seattle, here's Andres Jimenez.
The second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And the pitch. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit.
Oh, this has been a really nice game at the plate for him. He looks locked in. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Oh, the throw is wild. Jimenez around second, on his way to third. And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Now, Yordan Alvarez. Gotta be careful with this guy. He's got power. He can untie it with one swing. On a line out towards center. O'Neill pulls it down. Here comes the runner from third. In to score is the runner from third. It's 4-3.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
This to center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. The throw in.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
So digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. He's already homered here in this one. The other way. Nootbaar settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags for home. In there safely. And they take a 2-run lead.
Sometimes that can be a little tough to score on. It was hit so hard that getting back to the bag, the tag, takes a little bit of time by the time that outfielder catches it. But a really good job of getting that run in from third.
And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Top of the 6th inning. And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And fouled off.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a ball popped up. Jimenez makes the catch, and there's one gone. Next is the designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. That's in there. And that is strike 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
On to France. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th. And now it's Juan Yepez. And there's a foul ball. Yoan. And a foul ball. Goes down looking. So they go quiet. Jake Woodford into the game.
Well, he hasn't pitched in a while. Coming on here after 5 days rest, so he should be rested. But we'll see if he has any rust to shake off.
High fly ball out into left center field. Yepez racing over to make the catch. So here's Murphy now. Out towards right center field. Nootbaar flashes the leather on the run and catch. 2 outs, bases empty. And stepping in for the Mariners, Dylan Moore. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Action in the pen down there. Dakota Hudson getting ready to go. On the ground to third. Tosses to first. And that is that. Nothing doing here. Top of inning number 7. And now the center fielder, Tyler O'Neill. That one blasted deep to right. Hernandez ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Well, I think the wind ended up being a factor right there. It's whipping in from right field right now. So otherwise, I think that ball's out of here.
There's a swing and a drive. Rodriguez drop step going back. Back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, he hammered that one to center. I thought it was out of here, but wind just absolutely killed it.
That one ripped. And no one can get there. Edman around second. Now around third, waving him home. Safe. He comes all the way around for an inside the park home run. Digging in, Brendan Donovan. Now he breaks his bat. On to France, and that is that. 1 hit in the inning, a solo homer. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the M's 5 and the Cardinals 4. Bottom of the 7th. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. The wind and the pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
Ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. One up, one down.
Just an outstanding play going up the middle right there. And the exchange to get the throw off to first just shows you why he's one of the best shortstops around. So smooth yet so quick at the same time. And any slower and those wheels burning down the first baseline are going to turn that into an infield hit.
Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
And a pitch. Line drive, base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
A couple of singles back to back. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now it's going to be Julio Rodriguez. In there, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Right-handed reliever. And that one pulled foul. Crawford, the lead runner, out at second. Alvarez over at first with one away. Swings and he breaks his bat. Over to Edman, and he'll keep it for just the one.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
Now batting, right fielder, Hernandez.
Swing and a foul straight back. Corners are occupied with two down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again.
You see how the catcher wanted that pitch up and in. Wanted to try to tie him up. That's the one thing we're seeing. That high fastball. You have to get it up there because of how hitters have changed their swings.
Got him swinging. Welcome back. Now it's Goldschmidt up to the plate. That one's in there, and that's strike one. Flexen into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Arenado in the box now. Takes strike one. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. 0-2 now. To third, and foul ball. Pitch count in great shape. It seems you might have a chance to finish it. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
The tying run at the plate. This one popped up. Flexen makes the grab, and that's the inning. Bottom of the 8th, and now Ty France. The pitch. Taps softly third base side, a swinging bunt, and he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. 0-1 down. Lifted in the air, right field. Nootbaar moves under it. He makes the grab, and there's one away.
The left fielder, number 1, Sam.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Sam Haggerty. And first offering is fouled off. And there's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Here's a 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. The pitch. That one the other way, and there's a hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Here's the catcher, Tom Murphy. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Goldie makes the grab. 2 down. So 2 down now, and here is Dylan Moore. And a little something extra at stake in this at bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy. They get the force. That ends the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Nolan Gorman. In the air, left field. Haggerty makes the catch. 1 down. Juan Yepez will hit next. In the air, out towards left center, and it gets by him.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch.
These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
At the plate, Lars Nootbaar. First pitch, and he just misses.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. And the batter now, Tommy Edman. On the ground right side. On the first, ball game. And the Mariners hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game.
Well, what a gutsy performance. He saved the bullpen, gave him the day off. He wasn't super dominant, but he found a way to pitch. And when guys don't have their best stuff inning after inning throughout an entire game, you see them dig deep and they pitch. And that's exactly what he did to get this win today.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 5 runs, 13 hits, 1 error. They left.